All right, hello YouTube, welcome. My name's Scum, and I'm gonna react to this. What is this? Xbox Developer Direct or something? Let's see. Let's see what this is all about. Understand the struggle, sure. Yeah. Don't worry, we'll be back to XCOM at some point. Enjoy the show. Okay, I'll see if I enjoy it. Actually, I'm gonna grab a. Peggy 18. Oh, this is all types of maturity. Four games being developed at the same time? What's happening? 4 studios. Straight from the devs. Ah! Man was yelling to you. Bro, quit juggling and get back to developing. Don't point at me. Thumbs up, man. Developer Direct. Okay, what have we got? id, Compulsion, Sandfall Interactive, and Please Stand By Xbox Game Studio Publishing. What's going on here? Ooh! Wait, hold on. Wait. Is this the Ninja Gaiden 4 trailer, or is this Black or 2 Black? What is this? Well, I guess we're gonna wait. Hold on, Team Ninja. Wait. Whoa. Whoa, hold on.
こんにちは、超えてくもゲームスチーム忍者の安田文彦です。今日は皆様にチーム忍者が長く大切にしてきたアクションシリーズの新情報を発表できる機会をいただけて、
I'm so glad it's back.
こちらをご覧ください。
Is this the 4 trailer again? Okay, let's see.
Several years ago, the Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods,
Yes, okay.
wreaked havoc across the world. The plot was ultimately thwarted through the efforts of a sole ninja.
That's fine. I kind of want to see Ryu again
Dark
anyways.
Dragon's husk remained, and from this husk,
Because I have a whole
an
separate
endless
reaction
downpour
video to
of
this.
cursed rain.
Where you can see my
The
first
abandoned
impressions
Tokyo
of
continues its struggle
getting to
against
see
chaos to this day.
Devil May Cry
Infiltrate the
4
facility.
Gaiden edition.
Commencing mission.
I still have the question though, since Platinum who at Platinum is working on this, and is like the people who went back, like who all went back to Clover and Capcom, and who's left at Platinum, and is Platinum going to be its own thing still developing, like off the tail end of Kamiya leaving, or stylistically though, I do like it. It is a good bit different from what I'm used to from Ninja Gaiden. I will say that, so I think I can definitely tell the Platinum difference. I was just gonna say it's almost like a HD, like kind of whatever Moonrider a little bit, you know, just with all the kind of like the cyberpunky and kind of whatever.
Ryu Hayabusa.
Ah! I love Asuna. He looks so beautiful. Oh, I love him. I can't. Oh. Maybe tomorrow I'm gonna start playing Sigma 1 again and just complete the playthrough.
So you've come, Raven.
Fuck off, Hayabusa. I will execute my mission.
Oh, look at that's him in
世
3.
界中の町人の皆さん、10年以上大変
Oh,
お待たせしました。
that statue's
最
sick.
強の忍者となり容赦なく襲い来る敵に挑む
Four,
ハイスピードアクション
entry in the
忍者ガイデンの
Hypertech
ナンバリング最新作として忍者ガイデン4を発表させていただきました。
Okay.
本作はプラチナゲームズさんとの協業で開発を進めてい
Collaboration
ま
with
す。
Team Ninja and Platinum Games.
プラチナゲームズさんのアクションゲームというジャンルにおける実績は言うまでもなく、ベヨネッタやニアオートマタなど素晴らしいアクションタイトルを生み出してこられました。忍者ガイデン4というタイトルを10年以上の時を超えて新たに皆様にお届けするにあたり、より多くの方に新鮮
It
な
has
気
been
持
more
ちで
than a
プレイしてい
decade.
ただ
What
け
was
る
it,
よう、
12 years?
新たな世界を新主人公であるもう一人の
Since
町人
Ninja Gaiden
ヤクモ
3.
で冒険するという形で制作することにしました。
Oh, he's
先
so
ほどご覧いただい
cool.
た映像の中でリュウハヤブサも登場しておりましたが、彼は今回も物語に密接に関わってきます。なぜヤクモと戦うことになったのか、
Ooh, like that?
リュウハヤブサが戦う目的は何なのか、本作の物語の中で展開していきます。
任務は必ず成し遂げる。邪魔をするな。
物語は黒龍がもたらした正気の雨によって
Okay.
荒廃した首都東京が舞台となっています。
Producer and
この
director.
雨は
Oh.
黒龍がまだ生きている
Huh.
証であ
Is
り、
this the young
雨が
blood?
止ま
This
ない
the
限
new
り
kid?
東京に安寧は訪れません。
I mean, we already saw the near, like from this boss fight,
本作の
right?
新
With
主
like
人
the
公であり、
orbs.
ハヤ
and
ブサと
stuff.
対をなす
You
カラ
definitely
ス一
see
門に所
the
属する
DNA
ヤクモが
there.
首都東京で黒龍を倒し、この世界を晴らすため戦いに身を投じます。
これまで忍者ガイデンシリーズで描かれてきたダークでハードな世界観は継承し、そこにさらに危機を感じさせる要素として呪いやより混沌とした景観のデザインを取り入れています。ステージプレイ中に
Are they bringing back the Vanquish slide?
道は歪み
No, no, it's too
ヤク
slow
モを
for
ピン
that.
チに陥れることでしょう。
Yo, shouts to
舞台となる
Vanquish. I
東
should
京
play
は
fucking
とある出
Vanquish.
来
What
事
am I
によって
doing?
街全体が崩壊
I
し、
love that game.
魔族やヤクモと敵対する勢
Stealth
力
kills?
がひしめき合う状態になっており、
Hell yeah.
環境全体がプレイヤーに牙を向くように感じられるはずです。
Those felt really good in 3 Razor's Edge at least.
前作より立体的に自由度の増した危険に満ちたステージを
the,
忍
ooh,
具
the
や
new kid's
シリーズ
schmoovin'.
おなじみの体術など忍者アクションを駆使して
Magic this
乗り越えていくことになります。
I mean,
映
that
画ア
would
クショ
be
ン
sick.
スイングアクションなどのダイナミックで爽快なシチュエーションを
I feel like
多く追加しました。
Vanquish is one of the
これら
most
以外にも
unappreciated
様
video
々なシ
games
チュエー
of
ション
all
やチャレ
time.
ンジ、
I
隠
think
され
that
たアイテ
game
ムなどを用意
is
してお
sick.
り、ステージが進むごとに上がっていくテンションにも驚いていただけると思います。
I do like these environments though. Oh, look at that! Oh, I mean, his arm was a little disproportionate, but
新し
God,
い
he
主
looks
人
sick.
公のヤクモは竜ハヤブサに次ぐ新たな町人です。彼にはまだ若さも残っていますが、カラス一門を背負う天才忍者でもあり、忍者ガイデンシリーズにおける忍者の頂点、竜と肩を並べる次世代の町人たり得る人物としてデザインしていま
He's
す。
the Terry McGinnis of the Ninja Gaiden world.
そんなヤクモの前に立ちふさがるのは荒れ果てた東京の治安維持組織であ
You
り、
need a good tech
黒竜の
samurai.
封
Looks
印
sick.
を守る竜神島や
I
現世
liked
に
it,
蔓
but I'll
延す
say
る
Anna
人なら
Karina
ざる
takes
も
that
の
slot.
妖魔、
Yeah, I never
そ
played
し
it
て
or
もち
got
ろ
to
ん
experience
シ
it,
リ
so
ーズ
that
おな
might
じ
be a
み
little
の
bit of
魔人も登場します。また現時点では公開していませんが、新たなキャラクターや
Ooh,
シリーズファンの
the
方に
dudes
喜
from
んでいただける人物
Ninja
も
Gaiden
登場
1.
しますので、続報にご期待ください。
I forgot what the enemies are called.
従来のシリーズから
Ooh,
バトル
that
ス
parry
ピード
looked
をさらに加速させ、目にも止まらぬスピードで敵との攻防を繰り広げることができます。さらにヤクモが使える新要素、結節忍術ヌエの型を駆使したダイナミックな攻撃によって、これまでから大きく進化した一対他の戦闘を可能にしました。ヌエの型ではこれまでの忍者ガイデンにはない広範囲かつ一撃必殺の攻撃となっており、多勢に無勢の状態が長く続く戦況を一気に覆すことができます。もちろん1対1の戦闘における比率も健在です。
That's what I'm here for,
プレ
baby.
イヤー同
Those
様、敵も
1v1s,
ガードや回避を
like
して
this
くれ
fucking
る
tech
ため、
samurai
緊
thing.
張感のあるフェアな
That's
戦
gonna
闘
be
を
sick.
味わうことができます。敵の動きをしっかりと捉えながら、一瞬の隙を逃さずに攻撃を仕掛けていくことが重要です。ヌエの方によって忍者ガイデンのアクションの味わいに
1v1 versus
さらなる
Silver
進化を
Samurai.
感じられるかと思います。
I mean, it's a cool design. Shout outs to what's his
特に
face?
アクションに関しては手触り、バランス調整など細部にわたり日々議論させていただき、会社の垣根を越えた密なやり取りをさせていただいています。本作の主人公であるヤクモは竜とは一味違うアクションを有していますが、その中でもしっかりと忍者ガイデンらしさを感じていただけると思います。例えばカラス、ヌエ、2つの型があるという点がヤクモの大きな特徴ですが、それらが持つ多彩な性能のアクションを用いて敵や状況ごとに使い分ける攻略の深みや滅
The
却、
close-ups are
決議
making
な
you
ど
go.
を絡め
Are you talking
た
about these like
抑揚
kill
あるスピーディーな攻防な
close-ups?
ど
Are you talking about
も
these?
ちろんヤクモでも健在です。
Or are you talking about of
ヤクモと竜ハヤ
the
ブサは
close-ups of the devs
それ
talking?
ぞれがかなり異なる個性的な
Oh, that's kind of a
遊び心地に
cool
なっていますの
Azuna
で
drop thing. The
さま
devs,
ざまな
okay.
戦闘バリエ
I feel like I
ーシ
said
ョン
like
を
those kill
楽しむこと
things
が
have been
できる
there
よう
for
になっ
like
ています
2.
ヤクモ、そして竜ハヤブサの双方で
Flying Swallow and Azuna drop,
水
baby.
落としなどシリーズおなじみのアクションも駆使しつつ新アクションを織り交ぜた新しい忍者ガイデンにご期待ください。
No ha, nobody. Yeah, your boy
忍者ガイデン
Hayabusa's
シリ
there,
ーズに
baby.
色濃く残っている
Don't worry.
歯応え
We're gonna play as the
や
young
グレードの高
buck.
いアクション
It's gonna be
体験
Nero all over
さら
again.
に我々プラチナゲームズの特徴である
Imagine
スピーディー
getting
なアクションやダイナミックな演出も取り入れ
skated on before getting stabbed in the lower
総力
back.
を上げて開発を進めております。
容赦ない敵とのいかなる攻防にもフェアに戦える手触りをヤクモでも目指しています。皆様に進化した忍者ガイデンを触っていただける日を楽しみにしています。
シリーズファンはもちろんのこと
Well, I can't wait to get my hands on it. Good sir, just make sure that these hits have impact, please. I don't want the kid to
長
feel
年
like
に
he
わ
hits
たっ
like a
て
wet
プラチ
noodle.
ナゲームズさんと共にまさに忍者のように潜んで忍者ガイデン4の開発を進めてきましたが、ついに発表することができて非常に嬉しく思います。2025年秋に本作を皆様にお届けできるのを楽しみにしています。続報にもぜひご期
I'm
待
in
くだ
there,
さい。
baby. Oh, look at the boy Busa. Oh, he looks so sick. Okay.
さて本日お伝えしたい発表はそれだけではありません。こちらをご覧ください。
Oh, is this the Ninja Gaiden 2 Black? It is. Fuck yeah. Oh, here's the dive, baby. Ah! There it is, baby. Bro, Sigma 2, like, I really enjoyed. And it's like in Unreal 5, I think. The Tengu fight. Liam O'Brien's fucking demon. Joe Hayabusa. Yeah, it seems like they're going back to, because Sigma 2 actually censored the blood to be purple and whatnot, but the original Ninja Gaiden 2 had like blood and whatnot. And it seems like for Black 2, they're I'm glad. It's probably because it's Xbox, right? Because like Sony was wanting to censor a lot of stuff.
バイオレンスな表現とハイスピードなバトルを皆様にお楽しみいただいた作品です。今作忍者ガイデン2ブラックではオリジナル版の表現に立ち戻り、アンリアルエンジン5を用いてグラフィックを大幅に刷新、忍者ガイデン
There it
2
is,
の完
Unreal
全版
5.
として開発いたしました。美麗なグラフィックでお楽しみいただけるのはもちろん、
Additional
リュウハヤブ
visuals,
サ
what else
に
we
加
got?
え、綾音、もみじ、レイチェルもプレイブルキャラクターとして登場します。そして本作は本
Nice.
日、コンソ
I mean,
ール
those missions
PC
were
そして
there on
Xbox
Sigma
ゲーム
too.
パスでこの後すぐに発
I
売と
wonder
な
if
り
they'll
ます。
add any more though, because there's only like one
忍者
mission
ガイデ
like
ンシリー
per
ズを長年
character.
応援いただいている皆様はもちろんのこと。
And the
本日忍
multiplayer,
者ガイデンを知ってい
I
た
wonder
だ
if
いた
they've
皆様
added the
も
multiplayer
忍者ガイ
back
デン4
in
の発売前に
for
ぜひ
Black
本作を
2.
お楽
That
しみ
would
く
be
ださい。
sick.
今年はチーム忍者創立30
Yeah, I
周
wonder
年
if
の
they
節
have
目で
to. I mean, we could probably see it by the
本日発表させていただいた忍者ガイデン4
how
を
big
含め
the download is for
2025
it.
年は忍者の年、イヤーオブザ忍者となります。ぜひ忍者ガイデンシリーズの展開にご注目ください。本日はありがとうございました。
Well, thank you for bringing back one of my favorite series. That's all I have to say. Because Ninja Gaiden 2004 was like one of the one games that like pulled me from my Counter-Strike addiction back in the day. I actually turned off my PC and I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna sit down and play a console game. And we're back, baby. Your boy Hayabusa's back. Conquer Live and Reloaded was censored from the original. Yeah, yep, I did play Live and Reloaded, so they didn't debloat it, so this is still.
Hi, and welcome to Compulsion Games here in Montreal, Canada.
Okay.
At
Sorry,
our
I'm
studio,
talking
we
about
care
a bunch of
world
stuff.
building, and we treat the setting almost like a character of its own. From the magical noir of contrast to the alternate history of We Happy Few, we draw inspiration from the landscape to shape mood, drama, and intrigue. For South of Midnight, our third-person action-adventure game, the story and characters bring a folkloric Deep South to life. This gave us a chance to explore Southern Gothic themes with a dark fantasy twist. So while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the macabre elements and larger-than-life creatures that will leave a mark on her journey and growth.
Holy frame rate. Oh. Is that intentional?
It is really picking up out there. Did you pack everything?
Mama, this ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the
Flashlights and batteries.
Oh, shoot, we got 5 minutes. Let's go.
Won't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the show.
Florida.
Now,
This is what Royan
you
had to
wanna
go
bring
through.
this up right now.
I'm just saying.
Hazel, please.
We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Hazel!
Are they trying to make it? Are they like doing like a stop motion kind of thing?
Hazel may start her journey as a typical 19-year-old, but disastrous events will push her into a darkly magical world where she'll learn who she really is and how to tap into weaving, an ancient magical power that redefines her trajectory in life.
The land itself chooses Hazel as a weaver. Someone who can see beyond the surface and tap into a deeper reality, the grand tapestry. Weavers can see the fabric binding our worlds, connecting people, nature, and echoes of the past.
Keep those hands to yourself.
I keep questioning
Hazel
if
can
like the
perceive
bit
both
rate
the
died or
mystical
something, but then I
strands
see
and
the regular
stigmas in the
talking
world.
and it's all there. So it's a
Through her
style
newfound
thing.
power, she reweaves these stigmas and mends the afflicted creatures she encounters.
As Hazel discovers her power, the world gradually shifts into the surreal, revealing that creatures from the old folktales actually exist.
Wait, is this just Folklore 2? Do you remember that launch PS3 game?
Among them is good old Catfish, the storyteller who becomes both the guide and companion
What?
to Hazel across
What
the
is that?
It
What
ain't
is
every day I
that?
hear about a new weaver such as yourself. Would you kindly do your weaver thing and help me down?
Meeting Catfish marks the true beginning of Hazel's journey. All of Hazel's
Forsaken 2
arsenal and
Folklore?
powers are designed around textile
I never
crafting
played
and
it,
traditional spinning wheels. Her weapons include a spindle, 2 weaving hooks, and a distaff. Her magic abilities manifest with supernatural
I'm
lace-like
sorry.
patterns, blending the
You're
traditional
following
craft with
up
mystical elements.
Ninja Gaiden
Hazel
4
engages
and a
with the world through a variety
redo of
movement
Ninja Gaiden 2.
abilities. Those abilities also
It
help Hazel
is.
progress on a
See
journey.
how like her like
As
she's
her
like
journey
half
unfolds,
animated, like it's like
Hazel will
stop
master
motiony.
new weaving abilities, using
I don't
them
know.
to
It
travel
kind of
the
hurts my
world,
eyes.
conjure objects, and confront adversaries.
Combat is about understanding and adapting to different enemy archetypes known as Aints. The manifestations of
Like, they
corruption
look cool as
Hazel
fuck.
encounters.
That's
These
gross.
Aints trap Hazel in combat until she unravels them, destroying them in the process.
Ah.
Each Aint has its own unique moveset, strengths, and weaknesses.
You know
that
what
you'll need
happened?
to learn and adapt to.
You know what it
For
was?
example, the Slugbearer
Fighting
follows
games
around
ruined
and
me.
unleashes
I can't look
devastating
at like
strikes from
like
afar.
you got to be like a solid
While the
30
Ravager closes
or
the
something
distance
for
with
like
chilling
my
speed.
eyes to not like want to
Hazel
like
encounters these
bleed.
threats with agile melee abilities to execute powerful combos.
Yeah, but the game looks Pixar.
Jump attack,
Yeah, like they don't
and
look
shot.
like they belong
But close combat is
fighting
risky and can backfire
our
because Aints have powerful
protagonist.
defensive abilities. Mastering your magical skills become the key to gaining the upper hand in combat.
Most likely just a stream
Push,
quality.
pull, and
I
heal
don't know
are
because
some of the spells at your
I don't know.
disposal that give you a
Maybe
tactical
we'll find out
advantage
when the
during
game drops.
Timing is everything. For
'Cause it
distant
looks
enemies close
stylistic.
To start melee combos, push them back to interrupt and stun their attack. Then,
Because look how
press the
she's
advantage
animating
with
there.
follow-up strikes.
It's like it's intentional, and it was even in
Interact uniquely
cutscene
with
was
each
the
enemy
thing.
type, creating dynamic
But you see the
combat setups.
environment in the background
Especially when facing
and everything
multiple types of
is
opponents
everything's
at the same
moving
time.
at like whatever,
Once near
but
death,
everything like in
enemies can be
motion and
unraveled,
animating is like
breaking their core and setting them free of their corruption, which has the added
Yeah,
benefit
everyone else
of providing L boosts
animating that.
and
Yeah.
reducing ability cooldowns. If you play your combos right, you can enhance Hazel's combat readiness and keep on chaining her abilities. As Hazel progresses in the game, she unlocks new moves and improved abilities, and you'll have to decide which areas to prioritize. The upgrades will change how you approach combat, like
Little bit.
enhancing area of effect attacks, or refining push and pull skills.
I'm not
to
a
improve
hater,
precision and make them feel
but
more
can she
rewarding.
Izuna drop?
The combat system
That's
is
all I'm
fast
saying.
and responsive, built around chaining attacks, landing precise strikes, and unraveling enemies.
You mind if I take a look around?
You can see
Like, look-
every place old Molly terrorized
See?
and more. Now for the low, low price of $1.
In Hazel's search for her mother, you'll explore multiple regions, each ruled by a mythical creature with their own Southern Gothic history. You'll gradually uncover the backstories of these beings, once human or animal, who were transformed by tragedy.
Yeah, because
Their
even
secrets
see
waiting
that's
to be discovered.
animated in that way,
As a weaver,
and then you went
Hazel
to
heals these creatures
that.
by collecting fragments
It was
of
like
haunted
slide
memories.
showing.
We call these
Hmm.
echoes, which reveal each creature's past. Hazel must experience these echoes before she can mend them.
What kind of
Obviously,
person would
does you
do
know how
that to
to buy?
someone?
We design each region to reflect the creature that's been doomed to wander.
That's true.
From the atmospheric environment to unique music themes composed for each one. While not all encounters lead
They
to
did
direct
say they were focused
Hazel
on the
will need to
environment.
face mythical creatures in epic confrontation before she
So
can
maybe
heal.
they've only done
Our boss
really
encounters
fleshed out the
and gameplay
backgrounds and
sequences
everything,
also
and
reflects
they're
the
getting around
uniqueness
to
of each creature,
animating
with distinct
everything.
mechanics that center around a specific thematic. These encounters feature multiple phases that ramp up.
Oh
in
yeah,
complexity.
of course we wish them the best of luck.
As the encounters progress, the musical
But-
theme builds up, cranking the tension alongside the fight. Whether it's Two-Toed Tom,
Royan, calm
or
down.
Hanging Molly, each
A
of these
gator's been
larger-than-life
sighted in the
creatures
wild.
is inspired by Southern folklore and lead to climactic battles.
Getting Kingdom Hearts vibes.
got a
at home.
long
A little bit, like
journey.
diving into folklore stories from
South of
like,
Midnight
all
unfolds
across.
as a hero's journey, and as Hazel, you'll
whatever.
travel through a tapestry of Southern
It's stylistic, man. It
From abysmal swamps.
I feel like they're going
to
for like a
flooded
nightmare, like a
farmlands,
Nightmare on Elm,
to
not
the
Nightmare on Elm
Appalachian
Street,
Peaks.
Nightmare Before
In
Christmas,
our
like those
magical
kind
South,
of
decaying buildings
stop motiony
reclaimed by
kind of
nature
things. I feel
stand
like that's what they're
moments
going
away
for.
From a hungry Rugal.
Yeah, Tim Burton.
And as
yeah.
Hazel delves deeper, reality bends ever more toward the fantastical.
The history, landscape, and folklore of the American Deep South fill our world, and our team has infused the game with thoughtful details and environmental storytelling, like our bottle trees and haint blue porches, which are said to ward off evil spirits. The weight of the past emerges as central themes, which you can see through old abandoned buildings and businesses struggling to survive. As you explore, you'll meet locals who stayed behind even in the face of a hurricane.
So I'm the last person left here. All those damn haints. This part of the river's filthy with them.
Artistically, we're staying true to our moody compulsion signature style. But this time, we're using a handcrafted approach inspired by stop-motion animation, which allows
Told
our
y'all.
team to bring a
I
distinct
knew it.
personality and tone into every prop and character. Because this folklore is open to visual interpretation, we embrace the freedom to reimagine these creatures and their stories, to adapt how they look, and to craft our own version of a fantastical Deep South.
How'd you go from average Florida Day to storybook Gumbo Jumbo? It
At
feels
Compulsion
like
Games,
she's.
We love to craft around central themes.
Yeah, I don't
We're
know.
lucky to
Actually, don't
have
think it
talent across
explained
all the
how she's
disciplines
traveling
that
into
collaborate to
these
give South of Midnight
folklore
such a
story
unique
things yet.
personality. We hope you enjoy
Commits the jiggling.
We're thrilled to announce that the game will
Why did they
launch
put
on
that
April
there?
8th,
Come on
and
now.
pre-orders are now available
Come on
Xbox
now.
and Steam.
Can I do that? Oh, no, I don't have the cheeks for that. 8. Oh, that's coming out soon. We got like a couple months. Yeah, that baby's almost cooked. Or no, that baby is pretty much cooked, and they're just finalizing all of the. Okay, so what's this?
Bonjour everyone. We are Sunfall Interactive and welcome to our manor. We are a small studio based in Montpellier, France, working on our first game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It's a turn-based RPG set in a fantasy version of late 19th century Belle Epoque France.
Here we are.
Our grand adventure in game development actually started as a solo passion project. I wanted to create something like the JRPGs with turn-based combat I grew up with and loved, but that fully leveraged
the Frenchman said, "I'll do a turn-based game myself,"
and took place in a compelling world. I knew I needed help to realize my dream. First, I turned to a programmer I knew would get it.
Guillaume and I started trading ideas right away, and that quickly turned into trading files back and forth. Soon, I was creating the first prototypes of the reactive turn-based system, combining real-time offense and defense elements.
Stop doing the weirdo dev zoom. Nah, look at them
really
though.
Clicked when we tested the first version of the features.
Zoom in on the
We felt we
pores.
had something both
4K
challenging and fun.
As Tom and I went back and forth
And
on
doesn't the
iterating
French
on game
government
elements,
like support the
vision
arts
started to come together,
and stuff
as I
like
shared it with
really
an old
well?
friend from university.
Isn't it
Guillaume
like
and I
easier
are
to kind of
both
like get an
passionate
indie
gamers,
thing kind
and
of
when
going
he
and
described
like
the project, I
whatnot?
quit my job the following week and joined the team without hesitation. Because I believe that in video
Well,
games,
there's our answer.
success
I quit my
always
job
starts with a strong
immediately.
creative vision. And we had that.
Yo, look at the
defined by
the
three
swole
core
dog
elements.
on that dude's desk, or the Doge, I
A
should
story
say.
with great emotional depth. Gameplay that innovates on the classics we love. And a world that is
Oh, that's
completely
cool. There's a
original,
perfect cast
beautiful,
window
and
to where like you
immersive.
select your
We
thing,
founded
so you're not like
Sunfall
matching through a
Interactive on
menu.
these tenets.
Like you
A
you
group of
actually kind of get
friends with a
rewarded for
shared
timing
vision
stuff a little bit.
and the drive to
That's
make
kind of
something
a
great.
fun idea to keep people interacting with the turn-based
This
combat.
too is your legacy.
Core to every great RPG is a compelling story. And Guillaume and I spent 4 years intensively developing and refining ours. And that started with the hook. 67 years ago, a massive slumbering paintress and a monolith appeared with no warning. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith, and everyone who has passed that age is erased. Every year, that number ticks down, and everyone dies younger and younger. Expeditions depart to kill the paintress, determined to fight until their final breath, but none have ever returned. Our story follows Expedition 33.
See Chrono Trigger like I never played Chrono Trigger, so if the DNA is there, then
We honor your dedication.
Guillaume and I knew early on that we didn't want to focus on good versus evil. What's interesting to us are people who, yes, are
Victorian
flawed,
Chrono
but who
Trigger.
care deeply about each other. And
That's
conflicts arise because they have different perspectives on what needs to be done.
I'm sorry about earlier.
We wanted our story to feel dark and mature, with adult characters who feel like real people with real experiences.
I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets.
The heart of the story is about overcoming an existential threat while struggling with loss and grief. And it's
Just
rooted in the
please.
characters' relationships.
please, for the
both
love
to
of
each
God,
other
make
and
them
to
feel like
themselves.
mature adults.
What are we gonna do, huh? Tell
but
me.
don't bring in
What are we
like
gonna
modern
In a world like this, how does
like
one stay
talk
hopeful
and whatnot, and
or
just make the
peace
people
with their
feel
fate?
like they're adults
What
having
duty
adult
do we owe to
conversations.
each
For the
other
love of God.
or to ourselves? These questions are deeply personal to me, and they permeate the story behind the story.
Know that Lumiere fights with you. Tomorrow comes Expedition 33.
Don't worry, Cindy. You can wait till something else
have their
pops
own
up.
motivations and perspectives. Gustave and Lune are deeply invested in the expedition, even if they fight all the time. To them, the mission is tied not only to their family, it's central to their identity and purpose.
Protocol doesn't cover
There's a-
every contingency.
There's a...
You know that.
Contrast that with Ciel, whose darkest days have already happened.
What are the stars whispering to you? Actually, I'm the one whispering to them. It's something my dad and I used to do.
And Maëlle, who cares more about really living her life, not just living longer.
Gustav, are you real?
It's not all dark, though.
I think what I'm trying to say is I
Along
want
the
them
way,
to feel
meet
like they're
various
mature
colorful
adults, a
NPCs
part of this
and recruit
world,
Monoko,
and not like I'm
friendly
hearing
but
people
kinda
talk
bloodthirsty philosopher, and a fully
Like,
playable character. He has a really
in my
cool
every
battle
day-to-day
mechanic where
talk.
he can turn into the enemies he defeats.
You know?
What are you doing?
It seems cool. Like the
He's very, very old and has seen many expeditions come and go. He is a Jest Troll, which are a group of playful beings who view battle as a form of meditation. They're fun and sort of ridiculous. You'll meet Monoko and many other Jest Trolls across the game.
well, he's my character. All right, everyone else bored me, but that
And
guy,
of course, there is Eskier.
I like
who is
him.
one of the oldest and lore-wise the most powerful creatures in the verse.
Eskier is that powerful?
He will be your mount and help you travel to secret corners of the world. And if you bring him back his special stones, you can unlock abilities for him to access new areas of the world and find exciting secrets.
I'm strong, but I'm not that strong.
Everyone has their own reason for joining the expedition, and each of them
Yeah,
has their
fat
own
boot.
story arc and resolution that we think players will really connect with.
well, color me a little
addition to a
interested.
strong narrative,
It's not
we have a clear
typically the
vision for
art
our own
style
take
I
on the genre's
particularly
core gameplay. Our reactive
go
turn-based
for.
system takes the traditional turn-based battle mechanic we love and adds real-time reaction, which gives combat greater intensity and dynamism. During enemy turns, you can negate all damage by dodging or parrying at the right time. But balancing turn-based with real-time mechanics took a long time to get right. During initial playtests, turn-based players often found the real-time elements too
And that
hard.
menu's got some style
Some
to
of us
it.
are still traumatized by enemies from back then. We've done a lot of rebalancing since, and with a lot of iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of. Players who are good at real-time can take more risks, and others can counterbalance with items and strategies. A big part of that formula lies in the many ways you can customize your character. We
There's my
spend
troll dude.
a lot of time designing each character's unique mechanics and their custom skill trees. Our philosophy is making every type of playstyle viable so that everyone can have fun with how they play the game. Each character has a
Start
unique
the
mechanic.
timer, how
Mel
long
switches
it
between
takes Milk
stances
to break
which
the
can
game.
ultimately boost defense or power. I personally like to make Mel the protector of the group, but I'm pretty much the only one at the studio who plays her that way. Most people play her as a glass cannon with Gustav's complementary skills. The characters can also equip hundreds of passive effects, which in our game are called Lumina. Every character has more than 20 unique skills in their skill tree and hundreds of passive effects they can gain through Lumina and weapons. So there are a ton of builds and playstyle to explore. Needless to say, we can't wait to see how you choose to play and what kinds of build you'll design that we
Let's
probably
clean up the frame
never
rate a little
even
bit.
imagined.
Our story is set in the French fantasy world, and I was really excited to design something unique. Every level has its own color and texture identity. For example, the Jestro Village is an early area in the game where players can enjoy a fun break. We wanted something that feels chaotic, grungy, and toy-like. It's basically a bazaar. Everything's disorganized, chaos everywhere, huts are unsafe, built without much thought. It's a place where anyone could fight you at any point, which is pretty much what the Jestrals are like.
That troll was in fact
Jestro Village
breakdancing.
is hidden inside the ancient sanctuary. The ideas here were forest, labyrinth, and sentinels. I designed it as a vibrant place, like an old graveyard of Jestrals, or forgotten wooden toys in a box, with two main colors, red and white. I wanted to make it feel cozy, hidden from danger, with traps and labyrinths in case enemies get in. Same process with the characters. Monoko came in a single concept. I thought of a monkey-like body, white fur with a black and red flat mask.
Ladies, could I?
Ow!
Definitely a Jestro.
For SK, we needed a
I mean,
companion
he's
to
my
take us
boy.
around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically from there.
From the very start of the project, there was one thing that we absolutely wanted to bring back from older JRPGs.
Now,
feature
the
we
lady
really
was
loved, but
saying
it's very rare these days. A
this
completely
was the
3D
story was
and
getting ironed out
navigable
over
world map.
4 years. How
Yes,
long has
we've
this
got a
thing
world
been
map.
like a project? Starting
It was
with
a real
that
challenge to
dude,
create, both
starting it
artistically
single-handedly and
technically.
going from there.
And it ended up a lot bigger
And
than
like
we
this is
expected.
typical like
You'll definitely need SK's help
open
traveling
world
around.
JRPG, like the world's kind of shrunk
We're
down to
super
like a
happy with the
regular map
result, though,
kind of
as
thing.
there's a
You
lot
really
of side
see.
paths and entire hidden levels.
He wasn't
If you
lying
want
when he
to find
said,
tougher bosses in the game,
I want to make an
you will
old
have to
JRPG
explore.
I used to
Good
like
luck.
play.
We've poured our hearts and souls into this game for the past 4 years. That's why
what
we're
it is, 4 years?
delighted to announce that Expedition 33 launches on April 24th on Xbox Series X and S and is available day one with Xbox Game Pass. You can already wish the game and follow us for more info.
We are super excited to invite you into the world of Expedition 33. We are a small, passionate team, it's our debut game, and we can't wait for you to discover our story, our world, and our take on the turn-based genre. On behalf of everyone at Sunfall, thank you for joining us. Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Demain viendra.
Back it up! Back it up! They're getting closer! When... What? Whoa! That's like soon, so that, Alright. We have... Is this the last one? Is this a look at, the new Doom coming out? I'm still curious at how this is gonna work out. I don't quite understand what's going on, but
Hello, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software.
Welcome
more
to
than
Texas.
30 years ago, a
Is
small
Mick Gordon
team of
still
game
doing the
developers
music?
helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise. It is an honor to work on this game, to carry on its
most important
tradition
values
of
is
creating
intense
all-out,
list.
groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet. This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
That was so stupid I mouthed the words.
I was gonna say, I'm glad they played it for a bit. Okay, yeah, I'm curious what's going on here. I've never actually played the original Dooms. I've only played Doom 3 on Xbox.
In Doom: The Dark Ages, you will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock, and enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom: The Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break it down, starting with the combat. In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet.
Was that a
In Doom: The
Pokemon
Dark
and an
Ages,
id hat?
You'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal.
Reflex.
And a balance between
Interesting.
enemy projectiles.
You know, this is reminding
and
me
player
of
movement speed
Dark
that makes
Watch.
strafing to aim
That like
viable again. Just like in the
Van
classic
Helsing,
Doom
like
games.
vampire
But it's
shooter
not
from
all
like
about nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always.
whatever
And so
from
for Doom: The Dark
Captain
Ages,
America
it's an
Doom.
all-new world with new
Charging
tools
Doom.
and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw. Block. Throw. parry, deflect,
cut and tear.
all from one input. It's contextual, tons of depth on a single button press.
Or rip and tear,
You know,
I'm
we
sorry.
want
I'm a
every
fake
Doom
fan,
game to stand
clearly.
on its own, as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom the Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
I need to back up.
And the shield saw will
I like how that foot came out of. I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry. The angle this foot comes out of. Hold on. The first one.
And the shield saw will give you the strength to go head to head with
That's gonna be fun.
baddest demons we've ever created it in. But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron flail? Or maybe an electrified gauntlet? Or even a doom spiked mace? That's right, we have 3 melee options that are part of a melee system. All on one input, complete with combos and upgrades. And it's totally awesome.
Not just like the Doom guy going back in time. But they're like, no. Fuck a chainsaw, what about a chain shield?
From any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And
It's interesting. I didn't know they were so varied in terms of like 2016 being kind of like runny and gunny, and the other one was like a lot of like grappling and like moving around in the air and whatnot.
We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet. The trigger.
Is this shooting out bits of skull? That's so metal.
That's right, we've saved the best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns, and Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created. Mean, ancient, brutal torture machines built to butcher, impale, and shred the minions of hell with. Only in Doom. That's the mission statement for the design of these never-before-seen, insanely fun-to-use tools of mayhem that only the Slayer has the power to wield.
The Slayer.
Let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see how these medieval mechanics synergize with the enemies and the environments to form the new combat loop for Doom the Dark Ages.
Are you catching some callbacks, Cinny? Is that a weapon? Bonk. Prepare to be doomed at. Bam! The Castle of Mordoom. Your demon ways will not avail you. Bonk. Ah, I see. Doom 64. Is Doom 64 a different Doom as opposed to like the other
Under the
Dooms?
hood, for the first time
Is
in
it unique to the
made our
Nintendo
combat
64?
more
I saw it on sale on
approachable
Steam
and
the other day.
flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed and challenge of the game to whatever fits them best. You can slow things down or speed them up. It's a Doom for all Slayers.
And the gameplay doesn't end with just the Slayer.
For Slayers like me!
We finally have for you, you've been waiting for 2 games now, to get in and pilot your very own
Shut the fuck up.
Atlas, which
It's
is
a Jaeger.
It's the
Holy
size of a
shit.
building. It's powerful. And you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death with your and if that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon.
So dumb, I love it.
These are one-and-done features either. They have a full suite of abilities and even mini-bosses. The spectacle is epic. The Power Fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in. And the combat systems behind these features are deep and tons of fun.
Scum brings nothing to the Tomb Rift. Empty the
As
clip!
cool as all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom: The Dark
Replay
Ages.
just. It almost reminds me of, what was
Your
that Sega
hero's journey will
series?
take you to the
Or,
far reaches of the Doom universe. Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past.
What the fuck am I thinking of?
Dark
That
forests,
Dragoon game.
Dungeons,
We rode on a
ancient
dragon and
hellscapes,
shot stuff.
battlefields, and
Fudge.
worlds beyond. And
forgot.
through
It's
exploration,
gone.
you'll be unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every step of the way. Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and
Panzer Dragoon?
smash your way
Isn't that
through
it?
environments full of secrets and
Yeah.
treasures.
There it is. Okay.
There's always something new waiting to be discovered or destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy
Is that a-
brigades
is that
and
Mr.
save
T?
a city from certain destruction.
A Doom Hawk.
Explore the
A Doom
medieval
Mohawk.
battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose.
Bonk. Bonk.
Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game, discovering secret caves and dungeon-like mines in search of vital resources.
He's swimming.
You control the pace of the game. Where you go, who you fight, and the objectives you pursue. It's a Doom sandbox full of war and riches. Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to the main gates, because the battle isn't
These
over.
medieval games will blow the face off a Covenant Capital demon.
And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete. And speaking of that legend, the story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything
So yeah,
else
it
in the
sounds
game,
like they got a studio to do it rather.
it's a
That's so
summer
metal.
blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access.
He
now
did
as
look
we
like that
take
guy
the
from
narrative
Elden Ring,
out
the
of
fat one.
codex and
Yeah.
into the cutscenes, featuring new characters.
I like his little cape,
old
his
allies,
little fur
and
cape.
Powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together, and we've done better with every game we've made.
The hope with all this, the goal, is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to
Yo,
make.
Rage?
And
How
make
did that turn
something
out?
that's
Didn't that
good
game
enough to
flop real
become
hard?
the best
I also have
game
all the
id has
Wolfenstein
ever
games,
made.
by the way, also.
But that is
I've got
for
all
you
those
to
joints to
decide.
play through.
When
I
Doom:
might
The
do
Dark
playthroughs of
Ages
those.
releases,
May already? Fudge. That's like in a few months. I gotta hurry up with my playthroughs. I will say I'm most excited about Ninja Gaiden. From there, probably Doom, I guess. It just looks like stupid, dumb, video game ass fun. That turn-based RPG looks kind of cool. And the stop-motion game kind of hurt my eyes, but best of luck to it.
You will feel like the super weapon in the center of a medieval war against hell.
All of Azel's powers are designed around textile crafting and spinning wheels. The combat system is built around chaining attacks and unraveling enemies.
Making things
Our
happen.
reactive turn-based system has a real-time reaction, which gives combat greater intensity and dynamism.
忍具やシリーズおなじみの体術など忍者アクションを駆使して乗り越えていくことになります
皆様に進化した忍者ガイデンを触っていただける日を楽しみにしています
Ah, so many video games to play, so little time. But I will, big things are coming this way, right? All right, Royan. Well, thanks for putting it on screen for me to enjoy. I think that's everything. Is this just it? Okay, wonderful. Well, if you're watching on YouTube, let me know what you thought. Let me know what you're excited for. And let me know if you want me to react to more of this gaming news stuff. I don't really stay on the pulse of things like this. But maybe I will if people want to watch along with me. And yeah, we'll see you in another watch or something.